been selling your mugs or different items and you see that they're doing well and you'd like to scale up, this video is for you. It's also going to help you just keep the momentum from what you've already been doing. I'm going to talk about in here a couple different things that you can do to either get more sales or continue that momentum. And this is going to be kind of a hodgepodge video of different things that don't quite fit in their own video, but I also want to mention them because I think that they could be very helpful in terms of maximizing your efforts. First, one of the things that you can do to keep up momentum is to make goals for a certain amount of designs per week. For example, you could make a goal that you want to make 5 designs every week, and you get your team on that, or you make them yourself on WordSwag and you make sure that those are uploaded every week. Even if all 5 don't sell, you'll be able to continue the charge. Then you'll have more data to see what's doing well and what you can invest more time in down the line. Also, make sure you take those designs and put them on multiple products. I mentioned that if you were selling t-shirts before, then put them on mugs, on necklaces. Do the same thing now. If you're starting out with mug designs, Use Gearbubble offers all kinds of products. You can put the same design on all kinds of different things. Pillowcases, necklaces, shirts, you name it. So you may as well maximize the work that you've already been doing and put things on as many products as possible and then upload them to Amazon. Some categories do require approval for being able to list, but usually the approval process is not too hard, especially once your account gets a little bit more aged. Also, if for some reason Amazon doesn't approve you for things, that doesn't mean you can't post your products on Shopify, on Etsy, on eBay, and so on. Also, keep up with trends. So if there's any way that you can take products that you already have and put a trend spin on them, all the better. For example, if you have something like a scrapbooking mug that says, "I need to get rid of some of this scrapbooking paper, said nobody ever," and you see that it's selling well, then maybe you could do a mug that says, "The best scrapbooking mom ever," or something, so that you're capitalizing on what's already working plus the trends. I'm also going to be having a case study on different things that you can do around different holidays. I've been doing a lot with Mother's Day and Father's Day mugs and seeing pretty good results, and I'm pumped about future holidays. I think there's a lot to be done there, so I'll show you what you can do with that. And then, as I mentioned already, do more of what's working well. If you're selling a lot of scrapbooking mugs, do more scrapbooking. If you're selling a lot of general things, sell more general. So just look at the data, look and see what's selling, because it can be really easy to just keep throwing up more and more and more and just throwing spaghetti at the wall. And part of that is fun, because it's fun to be creative and think up new things. But in a business context, it also makes sense to assess what you've been selling compared to what you have and do more of what's making you money. You also might consider making deals of your best-selling products. If, let's say, you've been selling a lot of one type of mug, maybe it is a scrapbooking mug, then reach out to people who have influence in scrapbooking. It could either be companies that have scrapbooking products, or potentially website owners or blog owners, and offer to sell those mugs at a discount. People could give them to their subscribers, or they could give them to big buyers, or different things. Maybe you go to scrapbooking stores and tell them, I have this mug that's done really well on Amazon or Etsy. It sold X amount. I think that it might do well for you too. Would you like to purchase a quantity of them? I've seen a lot of Etsy sellers complain because Target in particular, the store Target, has been accused of stealing a lot of designs from Etsy sellers and then selling those designs really, really well. There's a lot of feedback online now. There's a lot of designs that do well, and stores do want to take notice, especially, if things are selling online, the odds are they'll also sell offline. I don't feel like it would be that hard to get stores to want to feature your products. In actuality, it would be really awesome for them to see vetted designs that are doing well, and if you can give them some kind of a discount and work with them, all the better. If you're using Shopify, a couple things you can do to maximize your sales. So the other video was all about ways you can get passive sales without really doing anything, but if you want to do a little bit of work, then here's some things that you can do. Receiptful is an app that you can use, and there's a free version and there's some paid upgrades. But even if you use the free version, when people purchase an item from you, they're going to automatically get a receipt. You can use this app to show people related products to what they already purchased. You can offer discounts for future orders, and either of those things will help you get more sales potentially. I know that when I use Receiptful, it ends up getting at least 10 to 20% more orders. And I actually just have the default settings. I haven't edited too much at all. Bundle products together. If you see that, for example, pit bull mugs are doing really well for you and you sell 3 of them all the time, then try putting 2 of them in a bundle, or try putting 3 of them in a bundle, where you just take the 3 pictures of each item, Photoshop them together, or hire someone to put them together on Fiverr or something, put them in one listing, take off 20% or 10%, whatever you want on the price, and then sell. And that actually can work really, really well. Sometimes it's also very cool to take something that sells really well and put it on a shirt and then bundle that together. For example, a mug and a shirt, or mug plus necklace. We have one design, the one that I referenced in the very beginning, that we sold, I think 510 on Shopify and then another 60 or 70 across other platforms. And that particular item has sold so well across not just the mugs, but the t-shirt and the necklace as well. So you can do the same thing. Just take what you already have working, bundle them together, people will love it. You're also going to get, by the way, mock-ups that have gift boxes and baskets and things, so you can position them as gift bundles that you're selling for people to buy for others. Of course, offer upsells as well, and that could be the same items that you've been putting in bundles. So let's say someone buys the mug, then you can offer them the matching necklace or the matching shirt, whatever, just like we were talking about. Or you could potentially do Pitbull item of the month, scrapbooking item of the month, shirt of the month, all different types of things that people can purchase because they've already been proven to like the first item because they've already gone through to purchase it. Monthly campaign strategies are also really helpful. What I mean by this is set it up so that every month you have a structure to introducing new products, to emailing your list, to putting different things on social media, and to making sure that there's some kind of a blueprint as to taking advantage of your assets. In the download section, you're going to get the strategy that we use for our Shopify store, and then you can just hand it off to your outsourcer and do the same thing. So it talks about every Monday, for example, come up with ideas for designs. Every Thursday, get the design listed. Every Friday, make sure you put it on Facebook, do X, X, and X, and then you can just go through and copy that and really have that mechanism in place to keep things going. It's so easy to get distracted from task to task and shiny object to shiny object, but if you keep up with consistency, you can start to get a lot of repeat sales, even from the same customers. We have some customers that buy so many different items from us just because we're offering them the opportunity to do so. So hopefully this helps you get some ideas on different things, and if there's anything that you especially liked and you'd like me to talk about more in depth, let me know. I'm always happy to make more videos and explain things in more detail so you feel really good about moving forward.